Yeah, and that's a very interesting thing because like we don't actually have a manager. We've definitely toyed with it in the past. And it's probably something that we'll consider because it is, I think, one of the biggest challenges of a stream team is the communication and organization of a stream team.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all of
Absolutely.
us here, I believe, are full-time broadcasters, and the most people that are a part of our teams are primarily focused on streaming. Is that correct? Would that be a
Yep.
correct description of our team? So
Yeah.
I think like one of the biggest issues like or challenges is actually like being able to communicate and get things done on a regular basis when your full-time job is your stream, and then now you're bringing on this extra responsibility, and that is a lot more work than it looks to
Yeah.
keep it
So
running.
I'll pop in here and quickly say that is entirely the case, 1000%. So much so that when we rebuilt the team and discussed what our basically core tenets of the team is, communication is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Communication is number one above everything else. And we basically say, like, here's the deal. Like, if you're not communicating with us, you're not getting anything out of it because you're probably not doing anything if you're not communicating. And we're not getting anything out of you. So if you're not communicating with us, we'll give you a heads up. We'll let you know that we need more from you. And if that's not something you can do, then let's just call it what it is here and, like do our own thing and part ways, amicably. But we very clearly state this. And if you're, doing a stream team and you're starting one out or whatever you're doing and you're on there and you are not setting communication as your number one tenet of how the team is going to run, you're doing yourself a disservice.
And managing that communication is also incredibly challenging because it's more than just making sure that you're talking to each other. It's the manner in which you're communicating, about which subjects and through which channels. If you have like one Discord channel for the entire team, your professional business stuff, you got to get those contracts signed. Hey, I need those assets. Give me your feedback on this. That all disappears in the pile of memes or in the, hey, here we're catching up with each other's lives. That can happen in 10 minutes. Everything else disappears. Actually having a structured channel setup can be very, very beneficial for that. But the different teams are going to work in different ways. What was it?
I was going to say, we have, from what I can see now, just in our team Discord, we have 5 channels that we all talk.
Oh, we easily have like double that. Like,
yeah, I think I'm looking at like 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
We forcibly condense ours because the more there are, the less people look at them.
That can also be cumbersome.
We force ourselves to condense, but yes, you have
which again is managing communication both ways,
exactly,
both directions.
It's as far as having a manager and stuff like that goes, it's hard because you ask a lot for it, and also it's hard because just pet peeve, like people need to learn the difference between manager, community manager, and an agent. Drives me nuts in this industry. People say those things completely interchangeably, and they are so different at what they do.
That was
we talked about that last week.
That was our last show was about management.
Yeah. So